I'm just going to stop by the grocery store.
Cheryl, what are you talking about?
What I'm trying to say is I know him a lot better than you do. I grew up with him. Antonio has wonderful qualities. He does. He's strong-minded. He's courageous. I mean, he fought in the revolution. That was great. He risked his life for principles that he believes in.
Right. And when you decided to divorce him, you hurt him very badly. That baby you're carrying means more to him than you realize. To me, those are wonderful qualities.
Meg, I'm not disputing that. I agree. But, okay, Meg, just take into account for 1 second your age difference.
Oh.
Meg, come on, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to be objective, and I am trying to help you. Now, I'll take the blame for almost everything that went wrong in our marriage. I will take the blame for that, and all I want is for Tonio to be happy. In fact, it would make my life a whole lot easier. Meg, all I'm trying to tell you is that he is very intense. And when he wants something, he goes for it, and he doesn't give up. And he will smooth talk you.
Yeah, you're not telling me anything that I don't know already, except that Tonio and I are even more alike. Because when I want something, I don't give up either.
Here we go. Could you just get her coat off for me?
Yeah, no problem. But, you know, this isn't exactly what I had in mind when I asked you out to dinner.
Well, you bought the groceries.
Yeah, what? Oh, boy. Okay, big girl, let's get you out of this coat here. Here we go. Do you know how to unzipper this coat? Here, unzipper the coat for me, okay? I'll hold your flower. Here's the zipper. Got to unzip. Okay, I'll hold that. Look, put it right on top of my head. There we go. That's it. Oh, you're a lucky kid, you know that? You got a mama who loves you so much. And a real home here. Uh-oh.
Hey, Rob, could you do me a favor and get that, please?
Sure. Come on, let's go get the phone. Here you go. Hold your jacket. Hello. Yeah, this is the Andropolis house. Who's this? Oh, sure. I'll get her. Hold on.
Who is it?
It's your husband on the phone. He's calling from Greece. He sounded really happy when I picked up the phone just now. Here.
Steve, hi.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by Era Plus, protein power to cut clean through, and by Spick and Span Pine, the pine with the power to clean faster and leave a fresh scent.
Well, if I would have told you my real reasons for breaking off with you, you would have denied it, and you would have tried to convince yourself that you were still in love with me. And I love you too much to let that happen, because we would have ruined our lives, and well, you would have ended up hating me for what you lost with Sierra.
I could never, ever hate you.
Yeah, but you could never really love me. I mean, not the way that you love Sierra. So, here's your honest answer. You're still in love with Sierra. You always have been, and you always will be.
Oh, God. Sierra and I went through so much together. We were like... It's an on again, off again. I don't even know what I feel anymore. Maybe it's that our feelings are too strong and we're just afraid to admit them to each other. I don't...
Ever think of talking to her about it?
What am I going to say to her? She's pregnant with Tonio's kid. It's a reality that no matter what I do or say or think I can do,
Why is life so damn complicated?
I don't know. I ask myself that 1,000 times a day. No, don't.
No matter what happens, I will always love you.
better go. I think we've said all we have to say to each other.
Harvard? Yeah. Craig just left.
Yeah, I know. You know, you listen to the same records your mother does in this house. Yeah, I know. You know, I'm beginning to think that I'm more like my mother than I realized. You want to know something? What? Greg just said the same thing to me when he left. He did.
Tanya, so are you here to see Dr. Michaels?
Yes, and also to check with Dr. Samuels about the time for my next Lamaze session. You still want me to be there when our baby is born, don't
none of
you?
that's changed. Tanya, as long as you and I can get along, nothing's changed.
I'm sure we'll be fine. How are you?
Fine. A little more tired than usual, but Dr. Samuel says that that's fine.
Well, I wish you wouldn't work here until after the child is
Yeah,
born and you're able to help you out.
I know, but I like my work, and there's no reason why I shouldn't do it.
All right, all right, all right. How long will you be staying at your mother's house?
Well, until she and John get back from the honeymoon. Look, I'm not going to be around the bush. I talked to Meg. I know that you two are seeing each other.
I don't understand why my friendship with Meg is suddenly the talk of the town. We're just now getting to know each other.
Okay, well, whatever. I just hope that you don't hurt her in some of the same ways that you hurt me.
Sierra, you still want to ride home?
Oh, yeah, great,
Wanna go
thanks. I'm
Okay,
ready.
ready?
Bye-bye,
Well,
Tony.
goodbye, Sierra.
I gotta see them. So what did you and Sierra talk about?
The baby. What did the two of you talk about?
She was warning me about the, differences in our ages.
Oh. Well, if you're not busy anymore here, I thought I'd give you a ride home.
Oh, that'd be great. I'd like that.
Good. And I've decided where we should have dinner tonight.
Where?
The Mona Lisa.
No, we can't go there. Seth works there.
That's exactly why I've chosen it. Look, if we're going to start seeing each other openly, I think we should get people used to seeing us together in public.
Don't be late for class, Meg.
All right. Let's go. Let's have a nice dinner.
Well, Steve, do you think it's such a good idea to put all of your savings into a deal with that guy Spiros? Well, I remember all the things you told me about him, all the trouble you two got into when you were younger. I know it would mean that Danny and I could get there sooner, but I just assumed play it safe and wait, wouldn't you? I don't think it's worth taking the risk, that's all. All right. It's your decision. You've got to make up your mind and do what you want to do, and I'll be with you. No, Rod. It's okay. Rod is okay. He's Lucinda Walsh, Dixon's new stable man. Uh-huh. No, he's a really nice guy. He's very laid back, and I think you two would really hit it off if you were here to get to know him. Of course I miss you. What a stupid question. All right, well, just let me know what you decide. Okay. I love you, too. Bye.
I should never have answered the phone.
Oh, no, don't be silly. That's okay. It doesn't matter. I guess it would be sort of strange for any husband calling up and having a man answering his wife's phone.
Certainly any man who'd be lucky enough to marry you would. You a little jealous?
Well, flattery will get you a drink of your choice.
Ooh.
And some crackers for you. Would you like that? Yeah. I'll even let you give them to her. She'll be your friend for life.
I'd like that.
You want to get that?
No. You can get it yourself, okay? Hey, I don't want your husband coming all the way over from Greece just to check me out, you know? Hey!
Oh, hi. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Well, looking at you two, I'd say that you already know each other, huh?
Hi, Craig.
Hey, princess. How you doing? Can I have a kiss? I love you. You know that? You know how much I love you? You see what I brought you?
What
Did I
is
bring you?
that, huh?
That's
Oh,
right. It's a horse.
That's a big
You know, I've been trying to convince Betsy to bring her over to the stable so she can get a look at the real thing. Excuse me, is there a bathroom?
Right through there, yeah.
Great. Thank you.
What's Studley doing here?
I invited him here
Why?
because he was lonely and he offered to take me to dinner.
Terrific.
Hi, baby. How are you?
Huh? Come on. Oh, I love you. Yeah.
Glass of wine?
No, thank you. I've got to get off to the restaurant. I just stopped by to tell you I want to go see Iva.
Oh, and?
Well, she agrees with you. The general consensus seems to be I'm still in love with Sia.
Oh, well. Don't worry about it, Craig. I mean, sometimes the bride and groom are the last to know.
You cracked me up. Funny. Let's just take this one step at a time.
Oh, well, what's the next step going to be then?
Careful consideration before I do something that could hurt both of us. Speaking of us, how are you? You want it up? There you are.
I'm a little worried, to tell you the truth. I just got a call from Steve, and he's planning a new get-rich scheme with that guy Spiros, you remember?
Oh, great. Why don't you just tell him you don't approve?
I'm afraid it doesn't quite work that way with my Greek husband.
Yeah? Sounds like your Greek husband's getting more old world than ever. Well, I am going to go. Princess, I love you. And I love you. Enjoy your dinner.
Thank you. We intend to. Hey!
Welcome home, handsome warrior. How was your day, kid?
Well, not as calm as you might think with John on his honeymoon.
Ah, John and Lucinda honeymooning. It kind of boggles the mind, doesn't it?
Well, that's not an image that invites close scrutiny. Oh, I talked to Rex again about my going into full-time practice, and he said that he is working on it.
Oh, you're going to do it. I'm so
Well,
proud of you.
I'm going to do it, and I'm proud, too, if he ever finds a replacement. Any word from Sabrina?
No. I mean, I thought for sure she would have called by now. I suppose she's terribly busy clearing up her business affairs in London, but gee whiz.
Is Franny home?
She stopped just long enough to change her clothes, and then Seth came by and picked her up a few minutes ago.
Is it my imagination, or is she spending less and less time around this house?
Well, I suppose she just wants to be with Seth as much as possible, but I tell you, when I asked her about her engagement party, she seemed so down.
Break it up, you two.
Hi!
Hi. Hello there.
Glad to see you.
I wanted to repay the Hughes hospitality by giving you an invite for dinner.
Oh, what a nice idea. Except that, Paul came home from school with Andy tonight, and I invited him to spend the night.
Oh, well, that's all right. I'll splurge and take everyone out.
No. I think it's better if we pick another night.
Oh,
Thank you, though. Excuse me, I was get the door.
sure.
Would you like a touch of the bubbly?
Oh, no, thank you, no, thank you. So, when's our next trip to the Caribbean? Only this time can we stay long enough for a tan?
Sorry about that, but we did get the information about your father that I wanted.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi, Bob.
Hi. Hey, excuse me, but don't you work for the Oakdale Police Department? I never saw you once today.
Because Lieutenant McCluskey sent me off on a wild goose chase.
Yeah?
Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Margot. I got a message saying that Paul was here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we invited him to stay tonight, if that's okay.
Well, actually, it depends. Hal and I have to have a little talk with Paul. It seems the police have discovered a post office box that James has been keeping here in town.
and there's a letter in it addressed to Paul.
Which makes us wonder whether or not Paul knew about this box, or maybe even has a key to it.
Well, if he did, he would have told you, Barbara.
Oh, I don't know. Paul and I have less than open communication on the subject with James.
Well, maybe James has one of his cronies or something watching the box.
It's a good possibility.
Yeah, and that's what worries me, because if it's true, it means that there's been somebody around here watching Paul the whole time and waiting to take orders from James.
Mom, can Paul and I grab a snack in the kitchen?
Yeah, darling, but would you guys come in here for a minute, please?
Yeah.
Well, this is, well, look, if you think, wait, where is this? Here.
Well, you sure have been quiet ever since I picked you up.
I was thinking about Iva and your cousin.
Thought you ought to know, since you're going to be part of the family now.
I was also thinking about your reaction when I said you should look into the rape and find out what's going on with Josh.
But, Franny, I told you I never want to do that, so there's no point in even talking about it.
Is that the way you're going to handle all our disagreements once we're married?
All right, everybody relax. I brought the talents.
How's the wedding plans going?
Full speed ahead.
This must be a very exciting time for the two of you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, good.
Good.
Craig? Craig?
What?
Are you with us?
Yeah, I got a lot of things on my head at the moment.
Sierra?
Even a very simple job like this one for Dr. Baldwin is going to run into thousands of dollars. Now, you've got to get your fair profit margin.
Oh, Uncle Earl, I have no sense for business stuff. I'm an artist.
I used to think that about myself till I got the bookstore, and I found out I was pretty good at business. Yeah, I'm doing... Hey, look, I think these colors here, these soft, cool colors, would suit Dr. Baldwin to a T. What do you think?
Where's that young lady that was so excited about taking out the ad in the Argus for her new business, huh? What's bothering you? Oh, Seth.
All right this way, Mr. McKinney.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye. Sierra and Dusty are at home, and Rose's night off is tonight, so Sierra suggested that we go out to dinner someplace.
So Sierra and Dusty are going to come with us.
Sure, why not?
Does he have to tag along with us everywhere now that he's living?
Oh, stop it! Cut it out. It's just dinner. It's just dinner. Come on, we can be alone wherever we want to tonight, after, okay? Okay? Okay?
Oh.
Oh, hello. Hello. Iva, would you, like to come to dinner with us?
Oh, no. I think I'm just going to curl up right here with this work tonight.
Does everybody in your family have to be a workaholic? Or...
Maybe. Thanks for coming by.
So, summer's right around the corner. Is my room still available upstairs?
Of course it is. Your name's right on the door.
Great. Great. I'm going to go warm the car up.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'd be better if you curb your jealousy about Dusty. Realize what a special girl you have there.
I'm trying.
A part of me will always love you, Iva.
I guess we really did say all we have to say to each other.
What is it? You all right? Sure, what is it?
No,
Okay, call 911.
No, wait, don't do that. Don't do that. No.
What is it? All right? What?
Just my baby. It moved. It's the first time it's done that.
Is this normal?
Completely normal. Relax, Doc.
I think someone's very eager to join us in this world.
Want an appetizer?
No, thank you, but if you eat all of those, you're not going to have any room left for dinner.
I'm not going.
Why not, Dusty?
Because of the whole thing with Lily, and I know that Holden doesn't like me there, and I don't even know about this living situation anymore. It's getting very confusing for everyone. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Oh, Dusty, I wish I could tell you that it gets less confusing as you get older, but I'd be lying to you if I did.
Why am I getting the third degree?
I'm sorry if it feels that way, Paul, but we have to know if you knew about that post office box.
I already told you I didn't.
Paul, has anyone contacted you saying that they were a friend of your dad's?
No, Dad doesn't really know anybody around here. I mean, anybody he can trust.
Honey, look, I went by school today and spoke to your swim coach who said that he let you go early from swim practice, but you didn't show up here till a little while ago. Now, where have you been?
That was my fault. Kathy asked Paul and I to come over to her house, and I talked Paul into coming with me in cutting class.
Andy, that's not too smart, talking your friend into cutting swimming.
Andy, what were you doing at Kathy's? And you know you're supposed to let us know where you're going.
Well, we studied, we hung out. What's so wrong about that?
Look, I know you don't like to hear this, but your father is a wanted criminal.
I know all that. They haven't caught him yet, have they?
No.
It's only a matter of time, Paul.
One last question, Paul. The other night when they brought those two people in from Mexico that everybody thought was your father and Emily Stewart, you didn't seem too surprised. Why?
So?
Did you know that it wasn't going to be your father?
Come on, how could I know that?
All right, I guess that's it for now. You know, we better go. We've got that
I gotta go to Helen.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can spend the night. I'll talk to you tomorrow, but in the future, if you go anywhere with Andy or anyone else, you let me know where you are, okay?
Got it.
See you later.
Okay. Have a good time.
I know. Bye now.
Bye.
Thanks for covering for me.
Well, I owe you one, remember?
Yeah, listen. I want you to hang out for this for me. I know my mom's going to be going through all my stuff.
What is it?
It's the key to my dad's post office box.
For old time's sake.
And wonderful times in the future.
Hey.
Sure can. Well, Lila's about ready to come on for her first set.
Thanks,
Don't let her bother you, Casey.
Shouldn't bother me. I'm just trying to figure out where she knows a Loch Ness Cyclops, that's all.
Sure. Talk to her. Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Look, I'm sorry I cut you off so cold earlier. That's just what happens when my temper takes over.
You're going to take over every time I disagree with you?
No, of course it's not. It's just that this is all so personal, that's all.
This portion of As the World Turns has been brought to you today by Pepto-Bismol. Coats, soothes, and relieves. Pepto-Bismol for most common stomach discomforts. And by Coast Soap in 2 invigorating scents. Coast. Feel alive with Coast. We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment. And now part 2 of As the World Turns.
Please don't make a scene, okay?
I'm not. But it puts me in one hell of a position working here.
Excuse me for just a minute. No, don't sit. Well, good evening. Good evening. Table for 2?
Yes, please, thank you.
Come this way. If you want Meg to stop seeing Tonio, the worst thing you can do is be so openly disapproven. It's like waving a red flag. It's exactly what my father did, and it didn't stop me from seeing Jay or Karen.
Look, I gave that guy fair warning once to stay away from her. Next time.
What? Next time what?
Just skip it. Good evening. Table for 2? You got it.
Hi, Dad. Well.
Hi. Hello.
Hey, Margot, how you doing?
Hi. Good. Good.
You here for dinner?
Yeah. I was hoping that Bob and Kim would join me, but they turned me down, so I'm here to check out the action on my own.
Your friend Hal Munson's here with one of your favorite people.
Where? Ah. I'm worried about him. I think he may be getting hooked. Oh. Sorry.
You know, your dad spoke about you at great length always. He was very proud that you were following in his medical footsteps.
Daddy and I have always been extremely close.
Oh, really? Perhaps that's why he never told me how lovely you really are.
Look at him. Who? Duncan. He's all dimples and twinkles. I'd like to patch up his other eye.
Oh, is my little bird getting jealous?
Jealous? Moi? No. I just don't like to see him making a fool of himself, that's all.
Well, speaking of relationships then, they're sort of confusing me. Yours and Craig is on the top of my list, I'm afraid, Sierra.
What about it?
Well, things have happened. It's very obvious that he likes you very much. During the time with my accent and all that, it was very important to him how you were going to react.
Yeah, well, that was one of the problems. He wasn't honest with me about that and about a lot of things. And there's a lesson in this, and the lesson is that if you're in love with someone, you tell them everything about yourself, even the very worst things.
Hey, are you two ready to go? Mm-hmm.
Sierra's all set to go.
You're not going? Why?
I'm going to go hang out with Andrew for a little while.
No, you can do that after dinner. You can do that after dinner.
No.
He doesn't want to go.
So I just wanted to thank you for inviting me, and I'll see you around.
Okay, I'll talk to you when I
Sure.
get home. Okay, I'm going to go get my coat.
What's the matter with you?
You just made Dusty feel very unwelcome.
What are you talking about? He said he didn't want to go. He said he made up his mind, and I'm the one who should be annoyed with you. You're the one that keeps asking if he wants to go out with us all the
We're
time.
not going to talk about it now, okay?
Okie doke, I'm ready.
My car's warming up outside. Oh, Lily, about your little sports car, I don't think I'll fit in it, not in my condition.
Fine. Told him you can take Sierra in one of Mother's cars, and I will follow in mine.
Oh, that smells great.
Let's see.
Well, I'm sorry. I should have pulled your chair up.
Oh, don't be silly. Sit down. It's okay. Look, I don't stand a ceremony around here. Believe me.
Okay. Well, maybe not, but I get the idea that you've had a pretty fancy upbringing.
Salad?
Yeah, thanks. So, am I right?
Well, I guess you could say that I've never really wanted for much in the way of material things or love.
You're pretty close to your family.
Very close. Oh, my gosh, I just remembered. Tomorrow's Kim and Bob's anniversary, and I haven't gotten them anything yet. I'm just going to write myself a little note here so I can pick up something in the morning.
Must be nice, having family to be so important to you.
Well, next to Danny and Steve, the most important things in my life. My grandparents and Kim and Bob, they're wonderful. They've always been there for me when I needed them.
Well, that's great. But it doesn't sound to me like your husband can make the same claim.
Oh, where did that come from?
I'm sorry, I tried not to eavesdrop on your phone conversation earlier, but I couldn't help overhearing some of it. I mean, you obviously disagreed about something that he wanted to do, but then you backed off and let him make the decision.
Well, marriage is a series of compromises.
Does that mean putting your own good sense and what you want aside?
No, it just means figuring out what's important, really important, and giving away a little bit on the things that aren't.
Well, you're going to Greece isn't important.
Well, yes, it is. Let's just change the subject.
No, just listen. Since the day I've met you, all you've talked about is how much you want to take Danny and go and see your husband over in Greece. So why did you give up so quickly? I mean, you disagreed with him, and apparently with good reason, because he wanted to get involved with some get-rich-quick scheme or something like that. I mean, what kids? I mean, you're a very intelligent woman, and
Look, maybe
I don't...
we just better drop it.
Sorry. I didn't mean to put you on the spot or be a pain in the neck or anything. I'm just really curious about what goes on in something like marriage. I've never even been close to a real working relationship. I've never been close with my family. I've never even had a friendship like you have with your boss. And I've certainly never cared about anybody enough to compromise all the time like you do. I guess I just don't understand it, that's all.
Mommy! Excuse me, she's having a bad dream. It's been happening a lot since Steve went away.
Yeah, bad dream.
Oh, it's okay, darling. Don't be upset. I know you had a bad dream. I know you miss Daddy, but you're going to see him real soon. And everything's going to be just like it was. Yeah, you want some comfort? Huh? She wanted a little comfort.
Something very serious to talk about. Coffee down.
What are you doing, honey?
Where would you like to spend your second anniversary tomorrow?
Oh, you nuts. What are my choices?
Dancing.
Dancing?
Dancing.
Yeah.
Having a dinner somewhere, probably inexpensive. But dancing until your tootsies fall off.
Oh, my God.
You can pick a place of your choice, or I will pick the place which
I
will
don't
probably be if anybody survives this.
Oh, I don't think I could stand all those choices. How about just staying right here in our very own home with our family and our children, besides them bent double? I couldn't go out like this. That's tickles.
Excuse me.
Oh, just a little dancing lesson.
Okay, no problem. I just wanted to say I'm taking off and to thank you for the dessert and everything.
Oh,
Thank you
so much for coming. Andy just looks up to you so much, and it really is a help to him to have you around. It's been rough for him lately with everything that's been going on around here, and then John's marriage and everything.
Well, it's been very difficult for me also. I think Andy's going to be okay. He's got you and Dr. Hughes here, so...
Bless your heart. Thank you for saying that. And come back again.
Well, hey, you leaving now? Yeah, I got to go. I have a lot of studying to do and all kinds of stuff to do on my own. Listen, I'm going to come to your next swimming. I heard you're an animal in the water.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Great.
Hello. You're welcome. Yes, hold it, Dusty. Yeah, he's right here. Hold on. Lily, for you.
Oh. Lily? Hi. What's up?
I feel really badly that you didn't come to dinner with us. So why don't you come by Mona Lisa's and have dessert with us?
I would have liked that, but I already had some.
Well, come by and have some coffee then, or an after-dinner meal or something. I know Holden didn't make you feel welcome, but you are. All right, I won't push it. Won't push it. I'll see you when we get home. And I still want to have that talk with you, okay? Bye.
Don't you ever give up?
What?
I really didn't appreciate that crack about me making him feel unwelcome.
Well, it's true,
Look, I don't want to talk about it, all right? Just put yourself in my shoes sometimes. Every time we go out, you call your ex-boyfriend up, you ask him if he wants to tag along with us. Here, call him back. Here's a quarter. Tell him that the coast is clear. I'm gone.
Stop it, Holden. You know, I'm getting sick of this. I'm really getting sick of this jealousy towards Dusty. I am so sick of it. I think he's getting better.
These spats,
You know, I'm wishing that I didn't love anybody because
Don't
it hurts
think
me.
that way.
It's
Don't
true.
think that way.
Everybody I know, you and Ira, Sierra Antonio, my mother, and John Dixon, give me a break. I'm beginning. I don't understand anything.
Come inside. I'm going to buy you a ginger ale.
I don't need a ginger ale. I need a roadmap because I am lost. I am completely lost. Oh, tell Sierra I'm gone. Tell her I'll see her when I get home.
Hello?
Hi, it's me. Listen, I'm sorry to bother you, but Lily just ran out of here. She was very upset.
What happened?
Well, Holden's jealousy for starters, and then it moved on to you and me. Lucinda, John, I really think that she could use you right now.
I don't know what happened. Holden and Lily just got up and deserted me. Maybe it's because Bolden saw Meg come in with Tonio.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. That's reacted the same way. Excuse me.
No, Mom.
It's just a real deal. Meg, would you like to dance?
No, I don't think that's a good idea. Santa probably shoots a piano player.
Well, that's even more reason that we should. Let's dance. Come on.
All right. Don't make up a story.
Classic. Is it a remix?
I don't get it, though. I just don't get how Taylor Baldwin knows Duncan McKechnie.
Oh, it's so simple. Look, Shannon and I were over at the hospital. We were in the lab. We were doing a little number on Taylor, trying to convince her what a wonderful interior decorator Shannon is. And at that moment, Duncan called to speak to Taylor. I mean...
Yes, it seems that the elder Dr. Baldwin and Duncan were on a safari or something, and the doc saved his life or swim or something.
Yeah, Derek Baldwin's a real piece of work. He thinks the whole medical world's his private bailiwick, and that the only people who should practice medicine are blue bloods like him and his daughter.
Sounds like it still bothers you.
Well, when an Irish Italian from South Boston is considered a witch doctor, yeah, it bothers me.
Shannon, Taylor has been telling me all about your expertise in interior decorating. I've been telling her how pleased I was with your services out at the castle. Excuse us.
Okay.
I know I shouldn't ask. I really shouldn't, but I've got to. What was that all about? It's a long story. But I just decided on the design for Taylor's apartment. I'm going to paint it all red, black ceiling.
I'm going to help.
Hi. Look, this is embarrassing, but Holden and Lily just ran out of here.
Oh, good. Together?
No, I wish I could say that was true.
Well, I should say, they've had a lover's quarrel brewing all evening.
Well, anyway, Lily just wanted me to tell you that she would be home later if you needed her.
Thanks.
You mind?
Oh, sure.
Well.
Well?
I think you're stuck with me.
I thought that was fine.
We'll discuss our bid in the morning. I want to close this deal before Lucinda gets back. All right? All right, good night.
Wish I could say it's a surprise to see you embarrassing yourself in public.
And what is
Tonio.
that supposed to
Have
mean?
you run out of women your own age?
Actually, I find Meg very refreshing compared to some of the more experienced women I've dealt with here in Oakdale. You have a rather odd relationship going on with your policeman, Hal Munson. I mean, doesn't he know all the details of your sordid past? Are they a matter of police record at this point?
He knows, and he understands, including the mistake of my dalliance with you. I can't wait till Lucinda comes back to town and sees the child you've taken up with.
Lucinda knows all about it, and she approves. Good night.
Enjoying yourself?
I ain't talking without my lawyer
Oh,
present.
stop being so defensive. I actually came over here to tell you that I think Paul was lying earlier at Kim's.
I know, and it's making things really touchy between me and Barbara.
How dare you accuse my son of lying?
Well, I guess as big sister, I should go call Lily and make sure she's
No,
okay.
that's okay. I already called Iva, told her how upset Lily was when she left here.
Why would you do that?
What?
Call Iva about Lily. I mean, why Iva?
I don't really know anything about Lily being upset when she left the Mona Lisa because I wasn't there.
Yeah, but Craig said that she was coming straight here.
She's not here. And this clinches it for me because I'm moving out of here.
Dusty, it is not your problem. It is Holden's problem. And he has to get over this jealousy thing.
It's my problem because he's jealous of me. I don't care whose fault it is. It just hurts me very much to see Lily so upset over this whole thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can't avoid her now. She needs you as a friend more than ever.
It's amazing to me how close you are with Lily.
I don't think it's amazing. I think, we're just friends, that's all.
Okay. she's probably down at the stable. She goes down there sometimes when she's having problems and doesn't want to face people.
Okay, I'm going to go check on her.
Here you go. Hey, those pretty little eyes of yours are getting all red and swollen.
Thanks, Rod. Sorry to barge in on you like this. I just wanted to compose myself a little bit before I went up to the house. I didn't want anybody to see me like this, you know.
Oh. I thought you came down here because you wanted to tell me all your problems. I'm a good listener, Lily. Seems like that's all I've done most of my life.
It's Holden.
Oh.
I mean, you've seen how jealous he is of Dusty.
Seen it. I broke up a fight between those two guys here, didn't I?
I know. I just don't know what to do about it anymore. I mean, I love Holden, but I'm still friends with Dusty. I don't want to lose that friendship. That's not fair, is it?
Oh, I'm afraid you're asking the wrong guy about that. I just had a big conversation earlier tonight with somebody about the fact that I don't know too much about human relationships. Hey, look. There's a car driving up.
It's probably Holden. I don't want to see him at all. Tell him you don't know where I am. I was never here. Something like that.
My pleasure, ma'am.
Excuse me, I'm looking for Lily Walsh. Look, I don't mean to bother you, but I know that she's here because I saw her car right outside. Hello? Josh.
I was wondering when the two of us would cross paths.
Children's Clothes by Good Lad of Philadelphia. Jewelry by Monet. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.